Women, don't be out here getting financially catfished. These niggas talk. These niggas show you the car keys. Hey, remember, you can have a nice car and be living at a storage unit. You can have anybody can get a nice car, and guess what? It ain't even your car. The bank own it. So don't be out here getting financially catfished because they got a nice car, and on his Tinder profile it says 6 figures, and it says he put Jesus in the bio pic. Don't be out here getting financially and emotionally catfished. It's bad enough niggas put a hat on and you think he somebody he not, or a little just for men. Don't be out here getting financially catfished too.
Oh no.
Yes.
We're back. We're back.
Yes, we are.
Yes. It's been quite a week.
Oh man.
It's been what a week. Okay,
What
we
a
made
week.
some comments. We made comments on the Canelo and
Controversial
Charlo fight.
comments.
Yeah, is it
Sheila took the butt of the heat this time, right?
that's new.
It's fair to say.
Yeah, but how do you think I handled it?
You handled it well. I mean,
I stood my ground. I kept 10 toes down.
10 toes
said
down.
what I said.
Sheila said she follows in boxing world. If the fighter is black, she roots for the black fighter.
I do.
If it's black against somebody else, and the Mexicans ate her ass up.
They didn't appreciate it. And I'll say this, and someone tried to challenge me because I said nationality, and they're like, their nationality is black. Let me explain something to you. Due to the fact that our nationality was somewhat stolen from us because of the slave trade, and we were taken from our homeland, a lot of us do not know exactly where we came from, you know, whether it be Nigeria, Kenya, wherever it was. So we have called ourselves black, and as a result, we're not like the Mexican people who pull for Mexicans, Filipinos who pull for Filipinos,
Right.
Russians who pull for Russians.
Based on the
And
nation.
I said I pull for the brothers. So
Right.
if they're black,
and that
indigenous,
struck a chord. Yeah.
black,
Yeah.
I just wanted to say indigenous,
And then-
but if
yeah.
and that struck a chord, and it shouldn't.
It was crazy
because
because you didn't say anything about Mexican
other
or
races.
Canelo even. You just said, I root for the brothers.
And I said I was
And
disappointed in Charlo's performance a bit.
You got called
but
all kind of racist.
all kinds of racists, and then also they were like, "That's what happens when you let women talk sports."
Oh.
And she doesn't watch anything. I watch it all. I really watch.
You don't have to explain it to these people.
These people.
But those are people. Those are insecure people who are racist themselves.
Yeah, they just want to
Sexist
minimize
themselves.
So
because you said nothing about anybody else, you just talked about. They hate to see us talk about us.
I'll just say, thank you for
positive
watching.
light.
Thank you for watching. Thank you that we had your attention for that period.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you. Appreciate it. We also, and then Will got something that doesn't happen too often. He got positive feedback. We went viral, and Will got positive feedback for his comments. And Will, how did you feel? I mean,
I felt like I had to refresh. I'm like, wait, this can't
this
be
real?
right. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen to me. That doesn't happen to a guy like me. very
I
often.
thought they were gonna get you,
Yeah, I thought they were gonna get me.
but they were really positive.
They were very positive.
And so, does that speak to people wanting fuller figured women to be more accepted? Or is it that the world is more full figured?
Yeah. So the comment I made was the clip that went viral was me saying, white men might prefer thin women, and women all over came to like, yep. They came with stories. Hey, I was size 6 and white man won't look my direction. Like they want childlike features in a woman. They it's been like this for years. Yes, because I said I don't know for sure in general because I don't date white men. And the people that date white men or have had to date white men, they came out and they spoke and they let it be known. Yeah, you are right.
They made their election sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so they let you know you're going down the right road, even though you haven't dated white men in the past.
Right.
You
know
are
what you talking about.
pretty sure about what you're
Shoot.
talking about.
They too thick.
And I want to also, I was driving down the street the other day and I saw a billboard of the Golden Bachelor. Now, I talked about this over the summer, earlier in the summer.
I don't think you're.
I talked about this.
Okay, that's you. Okay.
I talked about this earlier. Turn my mic up, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Get a little closer. Yeah.
Get a little closer. Elevate my mic, please.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, I was driving down the street and I saw the Golden Bachelor, little billboard. I was like, this dude is hot. Put me on the Golden Bachelor.
He said he wanted 60 to 70.
Oh,
Sorry.
shoot.
Yeah, make the cut.
I'm like,
Come back
oh my
next year.
gosh, she's like this dude.
No, Jerry is
really
that dude.
nice.
Jerry is that dude. Look at Jerry here.
Yeah.
He's 72 years old.
Yeah.
He's a widow of. He is married for 46 years, I believe.
Oh, wow.
High school sweetheart. Freaking, heart of stone. It seems
Mm-hmm.
like just really genuine, laugh,
Wow.
fun guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, perfect casting for the first old ass Bachelor. Perfect casting. Perfect story.
Uh-huh.
The previews with the storyline with his wife and the sickness, and then his career and his kid. It got me. I was like, I'm watching.
Are you
I was
watching?
like, I'm watching. Hey, I've watched both episodes.
Willard, I did not know.
Yeah.
So you like him? You think he's authentic? Because I know, folks will ghost you. They'll disappear. You don't think he's one who will ghost?
I think I don't think Gary has ghosted a person except his ex-wife. That's the only
Really?
ghosting he's been a part of because she died.
Wow. Okay. I got to catch up on this Jerry. He definitely
Yeah.
got my attention. I was like, he looks like he's got a nice build and all. I was wrong. Just like you admitted to Milton that you were wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Gary, they're calling Gary the Orkin Man.
Jerry. Is
Jerry.
it Jerry or Jerry?
I think it's Gary. It's spelled like Jerry.
Okay.
But you're not calling Gary the Orkin Man. Like Terminator.
Because he's
Terminator?
killing them?
No, because he came in the house
Mm-hmm.
and right away he got rid of all the black widows.
He got rid of the black people? He got rid of the black women immediately?
But that's my Saturday Night Live joke for the ABC for the Golden Bachelor.
What's that?
Gary came in and Gary, the Golden Bachelor premiered on ABC. And Gary, who's a retired restaurateur, they're calling him the Orkin Man. He came in the Bachelor house right away, got rid of all the black widows.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Okay. So I'm glad I'm not there, whatever your name is.
By the second elimination. But no, they were. You would have been fine, but they were.
I think I'd have been fine. Okay.
But these women are fine.
No, what?
They
Some of them
some
are
of
the
them.
70-year-old women. Some of them I was just looking
I was like,
at their pictures.
damn.
Okay.
Look at
Is
Marina.
she fine? You like Marina?
Yeah.
She's 60.
Yeah.
You like Nancy?
Look at Nancy.
All
Come
right,
on now.
Nancy. All right. She's gone.
That was a black
Natasha.
widow.
Okay. Pamela.
Pamela,
Mm, she's a
75.
little older.
Patty, he got rid of her pretty fast.
Uh-oh, Peggy.
Peggy, he
She's-
just got rid of her too.
Oh, she looks good for 69.
Yeah.
Renee. Okay, all right. Sandra.
That's somebody. Great auntie.
That looks like Kris
Look,
Jenner.
Kris Jenner. Generosity.
Susan looks like Kris Jenner. Sylvia. Okay, all right, okay.
Teresa.
Teresa. Okay.
One of the ladies showed up in her birthday suit.
No, she did.
It was her birthday, so she came up in her birthday suit.
that's-
No, it was a joke, but she had like a nude thing.
That's a
under
little
her.
thirsty.
It was like she was like, "You really thought I was gonna be naked?" He was like, "Hell yeah, man!" No,
Is that what he said?
no, but no, he didn't. But
Well, I'm gonna tune in. I'm behind. But you said he was married to his high school sweetheart,
Mm-hmm.
and Dame Lillard married his college sweetheart. I think they went through high school too, actually.
they might have. I saw a picture. They looked really young.
Yeah, and I've followed them over the years on Instagram and so forth. And recently they got married. It's only been 2 years. They do have children that are older than that. And Dame just went to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He signed. He got traded to Milwaukee, and shortly
you
after,
can't come with me.
yeah, he's not taking his wife.
Filed for
He
divorce.
filed
2 years of marriage, huh?
2 years of marriage.
Now, is there something to be said about these relationships that your boyfriend, girlfriend for like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You make the big step, the big jump. You get married, and within a year, 2 years, you're divorced.
Do you
Like,
think?
what is it? Is there something to that? Or
I don't
is
know.
it
Do you think people change? Do you think once you get clank clank
something feel different? I don't see how something
and
can feel different if they had like 3 kids.
yeah,
They've been together for so long. The only thing that has changed in this scenario is he's moving, or they're moving.
maybe she's not appropriate. No, I'm not gonna say
Maybe
anything.
Dame talking all that Miami shit.
Maybe he wants.
He was like, I gotta go to Miami, because he knew he was gonna be single.
Oh, get my single on in Miami.
Yeah.
It's gonna be look a lot different in Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee. He's gonna be calling his ex-wife back. Hey, come on, baby, come on,
It's
keep me
Dame time,
warm.
right?
Dame time,
It's
right?
Dame time.
But I mean, what do you mean? Do you think
What?
so? With long-term relationship, like, is there any point to get married if you've been together for 15 years?
I think you want to make this thing right before God. I think that's why, for me, I believe in marriage because I don't want to be putting myself in a situation where you're lusting and things like that. I would rather just be married personally.
Right.
Sorry, that wasn't
Yeah,
what you were
but
looking
if you're,
for.
but no, if you're you're not lusting if you're in a committed relationship, are you?
Well, I'm talking about with Jesus,
Oh,
with
with
God.
God.
Like you don't want to be like lusting and potentially fornicating and all these things. So
Mm-hmm.
it's better to marry than to burn. And so that's what I would say.
And so marriage is gonna. Do you think marriage is kind of becoming kind of obsolete in a way?
Some people talk about life partners and stuff.
Life partner.
Yeah. Have you heard that term?
Yeah, I love that term.
You like that term?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, but to me, it negates marriage. It doesn't. I prefer you say married, marriage,
Yeah.
my husband or
Yeah.
my wife, not my life partner.
Life partner started out with like homosexual relationships,
Mhm.
like my partner. But they could get married now, so
Yeah.
you just say my
Wife or
husband
my
or my wife.
So talk to me about life partners. Are life partners husband and wife? Or are they just partners?
It could be husband and wife, and then it can also be like a woman, your guy friend. I think those are life partners. Like if I meet a girl and she's like, yeah, it's my best friend Kyle. We've been best friends since college.
That
high
could be her
school."
life
I'm like,
partner.
Oh, so your life partner?
So Michi could be my life partner.
Yeah. No. No, you're heterosexual, right?
Yeah, I thought you were saying.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
If
it could
you're-
be a guy.
Like, do you listen to me here at all? Or
I thought you were saying.
you just kind of, you're like, you're.
It's been a long day. It's been
She's
a long
like-
night. It's been.
She's like the TikTok people. They don't really. But
Sorry, I just misunderstood one thing.
no,
you
your
said.
life partner. I feel like, because think about it. How many times have you met? Okay, I've met women where they're like, hey, it's my friend Josh, right? We've been best friends since high school, since college. A lot of guys have gotten jealous in the past, want me to get rid of them and stuff, and it has come in between me and Josh, this relationship. I just want to let you know that Josh is not going anywhere. That is my best friend. Like, you're gonna have to get, you're gonna have to get on board. He's not going. I cannot get rid of that relationship. I said, oh, so that is your life partner. If nothing, you will let nothing come in between you and Josh. Josh, newsflash, biatch, Josh is your life partner, because you will get rid of my ass if I don't,
Yeah. If you
But
don't
Josh?
go to the restaurant.
if I don't take you to the right restaurant, or if I can't afford to fix your air conditioning,
Right.
you'll get rid of my ass. But Josh ain't going nowhere.
Where?
And guess what? Josh ain't got to live with your crazy ass either. So that's even better. That's even more reason why you think he's so lovely. Because you ain't never had to argue with Josh about nothing.
Nathan.
Because as you know, and as I know in marriage, arguments
Occur.
occur. And what are they about?
Nothing.
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. You've never had to
You've
live
never had
that
an argument
with your
about
best
substance.
guy friend. So that's why you love him so much, and that is your life partner. But yeah, when you get with your actual partner, romantic partner, you can say that.
So you mean the friend is your life partner
Yes.
and your spouse is your romantic partner.
partner.
You're so silly.
And the romantic part is what makes it so goddamn complicated, right? Now you think a platonic relationship is still a relationship. Attraction is deeper than physical, especially if you're a smart, mature person. You understand that. Just to like somebody don't mean you had to have, enjoy their sex or have sex. You can like somebody for who they are. That's and you're heterosexual. That's attraction. I hope attraction ain't just physical to you guys. That's why you keep picking the wrong people. Just go with your life partner. I'm telling you.
Stick with your life partner. Okay.
Stick with Josh.
So that leads us. We've been watching Love Is Blind, and it's been okay. Let's start with some revelations that came out this week about season 5.
This season. Oh.
Season 5 seemed a little peculiar to us watching. There were only two couples that actually made it to Mexico.
Filming and
yeah. So what we found out is, Will, tell.
So there were a total of 4 couples, a part of the whole experience in Mexico and the living together experience. However, sometime following filming, the first couple I'm going to bring up is the lady, Renee. You've probably seen her in clips. You're like, why is she there? It's because she was a part of the experience. Renee, after filming, was accused of having a boyfriend the whole time. She's now married, but not to the guy that she was engaged to on the show. And they cut her ass they cut them out of every scene, which says to me, there is truth behind that. She denies it on social media because everybody's just tweeting away freely. She denies it, but why would they cut you guys out unless they found something out that you were being a little
So
scammer?
They're researchers. We don't have that problem with our researchers.
No, you guys get stuff.
Yeah, they get stuff done. But their researchers and interviews are not. Their producers are not doing a good job in vetting these folks because even I guess it'd be difficult to identify if they've had previous relationships with people that are on the show.
Oh yeah, that would be easier to identify.
Yeah, who are the last people in the last?
But that's why Lydia's a scammer. She lied.
Because you could say, name the last 5-10 people you had sex with.
It wouldn't happen to be
and
Lydia
then they say
Gonzalez or whatever her name.
Yeah. So
that was
okay. So there's that, and then there's a sexual assault situation.
Yeah, the second couple that was in Mexico that we didn't see, Dang Tran, the Asian girl, she after sometime during filming, after filming, she said that she wasn't really feeling the guy that she was matched up with, and during Mexico, he I guess he was making advances towards her, like a engaged couple would. And she just wasn't feeling it, so she talked to producers, and she's like, "Hey, they're like, it's the lack of attraction. Okay, we get that. But you have to try. I mean, this love is blind." And she's like, "I don't know." She's like, and then of course they're not gonna say, "Okay, well let's just stop filming," So she's saying that anything that she did with the guy is sexual assault now because they didn't protect her from it. And she's suing them for false imprisonment, which is interesting. She's suing the production company and not the guy, but
for false imprisonment. Well, I guess the deep pockets. So Willard seems to think that this is going to be the last season of Love Is Blind.
Y'all can't have nothing. Cancel culture. You can't have nothing. People, this is their umpteenth lawsuit now. It's like people are going on the show signing shit like, you can't leave. Yes, I know that. You eat only at these times. Yes, I know that. You can't have your phone. And then somehow after people are finding a way to say they didn't let me leave. Lawsuit, cancel culture, Me Too, appropriation, indigenous. Like, bro, we know. I know for a fact because I've been a part of these production companies. Production companies and reality shows, they're so freaking careful about the contracts and what you are aware of going into and not aware of. I mean, and what you sign, they are so particular about that because of litigation and stuff. because that can happen. And so, and and the fact that people are still getting around it in cancel culture because you are guilty. Public opinion is you're guilty 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Once they start tweeting and hashtagging,
Don't hashtag.
ooh, you get, then they like, and then I better be able to sue your ass, because if I don't, then that court of public opinion, they gonna get your ass.
Somebody gonna get you.
Somebody get
getting you. Finishing up I think they finished. They started with continuation of the Uche and Milton conversation, right? What did you think of Milton's response to Uche?
I thought, I mean, he's 24, and I think that when you're 24, what you're going for, what you think you're doing, or what you think is cool or right. Or, I guess his thing was he was like, oh, I'm gonna make him look dumb. He's gonna seem dumb. Like, I'm gonna
When he says these
See, the thing is,
calculus
I'm a sporadic conjugal line, and you're a heterosexual line or whatever. And then he goes home and tells Lydia, well, what he probably didn't understand what I was saying, but what I told him is that perception. And it's just like, bro, if I was Uche, I'd be like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, Uche.
Hey, Uche did look like, I don't know what that is, because
and who cares what that is? Like, that's not I guess Milton thought he was gonna serve him that way. Or, I just thought it was corny.
You thought it was corny. So do you think that Milton should have been bothered by any of this? Do you think he handled it appropriately?
Yeah, I think he handled it how he wants to be perceived. Like, he kept talking about perception, so he's obviously conscious of perception and how people are perceived. So him being conscious of that, he did that. I don't know if that's how he actually felt, but I do know that's how he wanted to be perceived, as laid back and
In
smart.
control.
In control, exactly.
Right, not out of control, not emotional.
Now, he could have checked his ass. He could have, all right, but bro, what's the purpose of bringing all this shit up?
Right.
Now I'm right here now.
Right.
You gotta chill. Like, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he could have checked him,
Right.
I mean, he could have, because I'm sure if it had been Lydia, he probably would have checked her if she was talking on and on. He checks her, doesn't he? Yeah. So he would check Lydia's behavior. Why not easily just check homie? So I thought that was interesting. But then it got kind of crazy, if I'm recalling the right episode. It got kind of crazy to me with the whole Chris, Johnny, and
it was weird.
I don't know. I think Izzy is a little crazy. You ever notice how he looks?
Yeah.
That empty look in his face. But he has that look, and it's kind of weird. Okay, so he gets into it with Johnny, which I feel like that was totally unnecessary,
He's still going
inappropriate. I'm kind of like, after the relationship is done, it's done.
It's not a relationship. Don't say that.
Yeah.
You know what she means,
First of all, yeah, we had some involvement.
Right.
Maybe we weren't exclusive.
You was feeling me more than you was feeling Stacey the whole time.
And was he the one who loved her voice? Or was that Chris? I can't get over that.
Her voice.
I can't get over that. I can't.
Yeah.
But, okay, so I just felt like the fact that he wanted to go so hard on her was
so immature,
unnecessary. He has to have this closure, and I don't feel that closure is necessarily necessary.
Especially if she's sitting there with her new man now. I mean,
Yeah.
I know you don't think it's real. I know she's being genuine, and I know you think that guy deserves better, which he does. Chris deserves better than Johnny, right? Okay, but there's a way to go. If you say, this is my friend, I'm looking out for my friend, Chris, there's a way to go about, if that's actually your friend, respecting him, right? Because if you're disrespecting this girl,
then he puts him in an awkward position.
How is that your friend so much? Like,
but then I feel like I don't know, I'm not a man, but I kind of feel like then you have an obligation to stand up for her.
For her, yeah.
That's how I kind of felt with Milton. I felt like maybe he could, like, homie, chill, back up, stall her out.
That's what she wanted. I didn't like, because Lydia is crazy. I know women like her. I do feel like she was testing that.
Well, I would
test
okay.
and see how he react.
I would not want a
Is he gonna
man
protect
to be
me?
coming from me,
Mm-hmm.
and my man to stand there and let me handle it myself. Just like if a woman was coming for you, I would, I had to, I got this, because what do you look like yelling
Right.
and fighting with a
Right.
woman?
Right.
Whatever needs to be said, I got
You
it.
got
Hold on.
yeah. I agree. I agree that although Lydia was pushing it to, and I think she did want a reaction out of Milton because
She'll
that's
never get
sexy
it.
or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't think, and I don't. I'm not big on reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Like people always, I feel like a lot of folks try and get reactions out of me, and I think I don't. My reaction is no reaction.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much, maybe I'm Milton. Oh no,
The
you know,
conjugal square.
without the STEM knowledge. I'm Milton without the STEM knowledge. I can talk about adjectives and verbs. You're like a prepositional phrase, and I'm a metaphor. I don't know. That's the best I can
I'm a
do.
run-on sentence.
I'm a run on. Okay, yeah, that's the best. That's the best I have. But okay.
So yeah, Izzy and Stacy, they Izzy more so. I mean, they kind of got off on bullying, or starting shit.
Well, he did.
He did, and she.
I really felt the way they all came for Johnny was unnecessary. If you're not a good human, if you're not a nice person, it's on you, and I won't deal with you. But it's not my job to make sure that you know
and feel bad. I mean, could she have done something so terrible to them personally that to make them, sometimes you have to press somebody, but that's usually if they really hurt you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and if they really, I don't know, maybe
I mean, I know
messed
how
up.
she came across. Yeah, she's, but I don't think she deserved that, especially if she's not giving it back to you.
Yeah.
You gotta back
Yeah.
off. You just look like a bully.
And all this crying, this is just so
Is
much.
you crying in the closet?
Okay, so Izzy,
What-
Izzy and Stacy,
Where did
because he, you don't make me feel like I'm enough for you.
women really buy that shit?
That would bother
You wouldn't think
that
like
would
this
bother
guy
me,
is
dude. Why are we crying?
right. You wouldn't if that was you, and you're dating a guy. You've known him. What, they've known each other 3 weeks, 2, and he starts doing this like almost this like performance of like I don't know, and you would be like,
It's gonna get way tougher than this. I'm just saying, there's gonna be some real stuff that comes at you
like something
beyond your credit score.
wrong with this dude.
Yeah, I don't think he's very well adjusted.
Yeah,
That's concerning.
Does he think that this is supposed to make me feel bad for him?
I don't think it does. Because did you notice when they were packing that stuff, how she was ignoring him? So
Yeah.
she was kind of cold.
Yeah, because shit, that's Stacy, man. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
I don't know if she's gonna have the patience for him. What do you think?
Seemed like as the episodes went on, she got more patient. She got more softer. Because she's so damn hard.
She's hard.
Yeah, she.
She says she's 33, but I think she's older. And you live a little and you get harder.
You get harder. Yeah, so
you probably take less
hard,
crap.
Yeah, and the producers don't do great background, so
Yeah.
she could very well be 43.
Yeah. You can tell them whatever you want to tell them. And then, so on to Milton and Lydia. So they get into this discussion at the museum.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that at that point, I kind of thought about Uche, and I was kind of hard on Uche because Lydia did exactly what Uche was trying to talk to Milton about. He said, "Okay, Milton, what are you gonna do when you guys come across a relationship problem, time to talk about something?" And she just yells and storms out. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do when it's time to talk about something?
Did
maturely?
he say that? Uche said that?
He said that when they were at the. And you're thinking the whole time Uche's just stirring up shit, being a hater, this and that. He says, "No, you're my friend. I'm trying to tell you. What? Okay, what are you gonna do when?" And then fast forward.
She does it
the next week, the first whatever they have.
Oh God!
You see her? She's squatting and shit and
okay,
breathing.
I wouldn't even squat.
Heavy and shit. And I'm like,
Maybe
oh
her and
shit, Uche was right.
Izzy should have stayed together. Maybe
Yeah.
they could cry together. Izzy, he has bad credit score. That was what this is
Is
all
that what
about.
that was?
That was what I think is
It
his
wasn't
credit
disclosed?
score. He doesn't have any credit cards, and she was
Right.
saying,
She said, why?
yeah, and
It's not a bit. He said, what did he say
I
originally?
can't remember. Like he just didn't go into why he didn't have. And then I think he may have. I'm like maybe he had a bankruptcy because he's like it wasn't even that much money. It was like $3,500.
35. Oh.
If you file bankruptcy over $3,500,
Uh-huh. Maybe it was this default or something. And then now he can't get
$3,500.
something that made him. Well, it could be bankruptcy. I don't know.
$3,500.
Yeah, but first of all, he's lying.
Yeah.
3,500.
Yeah.
So that's like when a woman gives you a body count.
Yeah.
When a guy gives you
Times
his credit debt, you got to multiply it by 2
Okay.
or 3. That means it's 20,000.
Got it.
Yeah, because otherwise he would have knocked that out and been on his feet.
Yeah.
If it was only $3,500, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Izzy just think
I don't know why he thought he could come on TV. And like you said, you like to research people. You
Yeah.
like to you know find out more about them. You told me that. All right, so Tia Mowry, she was in Europe, and she decided to clap back at some fans who commented on her
What did she? It was about
Twitter.
about what she said about. God.
Oh, because she was on this talk show, right? And she said it was tough out there, and single life is tough. And like I said, she's kind of a poster child for women, you know, coming out and whatever, and divorcing and freedom and liberty and justice for all that stuff, right? How she's not the only way she could be disrespectful to me, to the kids, is if she were disrespectful to their father. So I don't understand. I don't think she's been disrespectful.
But even if she wanted to be just like, well, so what? If she wanted to say, "Oh yeah, that nigga's an asshole," what's wrong with that?
I mean,
why you gotta be like this whole moral code that nobody actually lives by? They just say, "Oh yeah, you can't talk bad about the other parent. You have to," and then in real life, motherfuckers is just doing all kind of shit like to get back, all kind of toxic shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really get like if it's your story, your truth.
Yeah.
It's your truth.
Yeah, but people get mad about your truth. I mean, one thing I've learned over the last year is people will get angry over your truth, and they will call you out, and they will try to quiet you and everything over your. And where do they do that? Where do they do that? Like, how can you quiet someone else's truth? So that's her truth. Tia says, just because the dating life is complicated doesn't mean I'm going to go back to something that no longer served me. That's like saying if I don't book an audition or a part right away, I'm going to give up on my dreams as an actor. Please just stop. I ain't that weak. Please move on because I have. Thank you and next. All right. That's how.
Oh yeah, and then the lady says that's a lot to say. Especially at 6 a.m., I would never address this publicly. I know we all handle things in our own way, but god dog, I would be focused on my life and my kids to come. I would be too focused. Sorry, it threw me off. I would be too focused on my life and my kids to comment on my ex-husband / their father. Everybody knows that's their father. So what? Since when did father have this? Who cares? Everybody a father, and don't need to be one. Yeah,
because they don't pass the test that we look at. Krishan Rock or whatever her name is.
Blueface is a father.
Yeah,
stop acting like just because somebody is a father, you can't say your truth or you can't live your life or wear your dress.
Yes,
that don't mean you don't care about your kids. So I think that's gaslighting.
That's gaslighting. So you cannot live your truth, speak your story, tell your story because you have kids and they have a father.
They have a father.
So
shit.
Tia took the
Krishan
liberty.
Jr. got a father.
And Yeah, Tia took the
Ugh.
time to respond. Boo, boo,
Yeah,
boo.
she felt the need to respond. Hold up. And then another thing is niggas online and women talking about how Tia now she see that the dating life
Uh huh.
is trash
Uh huh.
or it's hard just because she said that, which is also her truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's complicated. It's that now she's regretting it or she want to run back to Corey. She didn't say that.
No, no, because I think her story, her testimony is that she's focused on herself and she's loving herself.
Yeah,
So in the interim, if she doesn't get a man, she's still focused on, like
she's
she said,
still
traveling the world. That's what
yeah
she made a
yeah
point to say. I'm in Europe traveling the world,
looking
doing
for a
her.
white man,
Could be the solution. Who knows?
a
Who
good old chap,
who knows?
isn't it?
In it,
In it, a good old mate, isn't it?
in it,
In it,
INIT.
INNIT.
Okay. In it.
Yeah, it's Tia Mori, isn't it?
I don't know what I. This is something that's going.
Hey, I watch Love Island UK.
Oh yeah. Oh, good old chap. Yes, a chap.
Good old chap, isn't
A
it?
chap or a chat. Okay. All right. So, they need to style her out. Like I'm feeling Tia. I'm feeling where she's going.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm surprised
here for.
she's dating already. So, I,
Are you? I
yeah,
mean,
because
it's been
she's
a
like,
while.
it's been since the divorce or since the separation or whatever.
I mean,
Well,
the
separation
divorce.
first, and then the divorce. That's
The
so it
divorce
may
has
have
been a
been,
while.
but I guess because she's Tia Mori,
Mm-hmm.
and I figure she's busy or
I don't see her dating. I don't. But I
I don't,
mean,
like I said on Twitter, I was like, I wonder who's dating Tia Mori. She's the Shirley Temple of our people.
I mean,
Yeah,
would you date her? I mean,
yeah,
if you were single, you date her.
yeah. I'll check it out.
Do you remember we used to see her at church back in the day?
I used to be looking for her.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for her.
You're looking
You remember
for
that?
her?
I was looking for her. I was looking for
That was the
her.
highlight.
I
Seeing
love
Tia and
it.
Tamara at
Tia.
church.
How old was I? Like
Oh God! If I was, you dang, you were little, cause you're like 8,
8. So
9,
I was 8, 9, and that means Tia was about
18, 19.
18, 19. Because I know it was like right after Sister Sister, so they had
Uh-huh.
their little adult thing on, and
Uh-huh.
damn, it was fine. But
Aw.
yeah, so oh no, that would be a trip. That would be nice.
Okay, so that's that.
I used to be looking for.
But Tia
I used
again.
to be looking for Tia or Tamara. I,
I
didn't care
think I
which
think
one.
what Tamara's on the
I
other
said
side.
put the name in the hat. I think I'll pick whichever one.
You know you'll cut this. So we gotta give shout out to Simone Biles. She's over there killing it in the world championships. She's doing her thing, 26 years old, still doing it. 4'8".
I'm frozen. No, I was like, I knew you were gonna say her height. What the heck does her height have to do with any of
That's
what you just said?
amazing. I can't imagine.
Is that accomplished?
I just can't believe she's 4'8". I thought at least she'd be 4'11". She's so tiny. And she's doing this thing.
And-
She's
and she's
she's
married.
bad, and she's stronger than I am. I'm over a foot taller than her. She's way stronger than me. I'm gonna give it to her because she's like 4'8".
Them
you
bitches
know?
got strength. They got the lower body and you ever seen that booty? Strong.
I mean,
they got some
they're,
foundation.
they're strong. Like they're
Yeah.
built. So
They built.
more power to you,
whoop
sister.
your
Do your
ass.
do your thing, and
Congratulations,
Um,
Simone Biles.
yeah. So we want to talk about art, separating art from the art.
But before
form.
we do that, I know we talked about Tia. I was like, Tia was getting it for it. She was saying, and she's become the spokesperson for divorce,
yeah,
quote
yeah.
unquote, and all this. Do you agree with her what she said that dating post divorce is hard?
How would I know?
Why you freeze like a video game? I was like, she said, how would I
What
know?
does that have to do with me? What is that? You know what? Before I embark on anything, I'm focused on my standards right now because you and I talked about dating standards when we first started the podcast, and
Mhm.
I told you at the time, I really didn't have any too much. If he's
Mhm.
attractive and he wants to talk to me, and I've like started writing my manifesto
Damn.
of
Like Chris Dahmer.
yeah,
Chris Dorner.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Chris Dorner.
Who's Chris
The
Dorner?
brother that shot up all them police. The guy.
I'm not gonna shoot up anybody, but I feel like I need to be a little more introspective
Mm-hmm.
in regards to how I would date,
Right, right.
how I would be in this dating pool, because I guess just jumping in
Yeah.
without any
Yeah, because you never did that before.
guidelines would be very challenging. So I
That'd
know.
make it even harder.
Yeah, so right now, writing this manifesto, I think I have like 21 things on there.
21?
It's going to be long.
Damn, girl.
It's going to be long. So
Who you looking for, Jesus?
I'm coming up with standards, not only for someone that would be in my life, but my own personal standards.
Personal standards
Yeah.
first.
And so working on that, so I can get this thing off.
That was it's exciting because one thing, and I don't think I've ever done this, is to be at a certain level, a place personally,
Mm-hmm.
and then meet someone,
Mm-hmm.
or then pick someone or something, or
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Oh,
be
you
a
mean
certain-
like as when you're developing and when you're building your career and all that kind of stuff, you can meet somebody on the way, or you could have built your career and
you know,
established yourself a bit.
build
And
your career, yourself growth.
Mhm.
Be at a certain, what's that word?
Mm.
Vibration or
Oh.
a certain frequency,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you do that, okay, and
Ooh,
then when you're at that
frequencies.
frequency, what is it? Just like if frequency sonic, you are now. Let me get my Milton on really quick. Aligned with other frequencies,
Mm-hmm.
or those in that frequency, right? That's what I always would like. I don't think I've ever done that to been.
I don't think I've ever been on the same frequency. I mean, because there's always been some kind of difference, like even just being equally yoked
Equally yoked.
spiritually or whatever. I don't think I've ever like really shared a frequency
You've never-
like that,
right.
unfortunately. And that's not good, because that's me not necessarily using all the things that I know contribute to a good, solid relationship, not applying them, just saying, oh, well, we can bypass that part
bypass.
and we can bypass that part.
Right.
And I don't know that you can bypass all these parts, because I think eventually they rear their ugly head. And,
Right. Because like I said, it's about a life partner, right? You want to be,
Yeah.
it's somebody that's got to share your life. So,
yeah.
to be equally yoked would be important. And,
And that's like, maybe I'll put that on there just to see if we could be on the same frequency.
Yeah. then you end up not just tolerating somebody, but, really functioning with somebody.
Well,
And that's what I would like to experience.
mm-hmm. I've been like at this thing for so long. It seems that you have at some point you have to learn. And I think emotions get involved so much. We get so
Yeah.
much involved in our emotions and what feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Good. And I don't mind motion. I don't want nobody else to get them. I don't want nobody else to have her.
Yeah.
So, all right, come on, move in. That I don't want to do that. No more.
Yeah. So we have to grow, like we talked about. Evolve or evaporate. Evolve or continue to do the same crap over, and every relationship will look the same. Which is crazy. It could be a different person. Same stuff. So,
same shit.
So I think Tia's onto something. I think she helped me in developing these standards. Maybe she brought it to. I don't know if she brought it to me somewhere. It wasn't me. It wasn't my idea.
I think it was me.
Okay. It was you, Will?
I think I might have been.
I don't think we as a conglomerate, as a family, I don't think that we do a good
We
job
talked
at
about
that.
it on the podcast early on,
Yeah.
right? We talked about what that looks like
Yeah. I
and
don't
what
know.
the mistake people make, and all that stuff.
Because I think I'll own it. I think I kind of suck. I think I suck.
At that stuff.
Hmm
Well, you've sucked in the past,
I've sucked at a lot of stuff in my life. I suck. I don't know. I just look. All I can say.
but that's why you're getting introspective, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Because I don't want to. I don't want to suck. I want to be good. I want to be better. I want
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So anyway, so the standards, and then the most important part. What is the most important part?
Sex. That's what I have your ass in one of them blue face relationships.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So no, that's
So
not.
no.
The most important part is after you write the standards is
Apply,
yes.
execute.
If you can't apply
Apply.
them,
Yeah.
if you can't execute them,
It's
what's
all
the use?
apply.
You know,
Especially when a pretty motherfucker come across.
And you said sex.
Say yeah, that's
That changes everything,
we
Willard.
need to get away from this culture of this. How big is this thing? Or he got a little one, or this and that, because then that's a standard you're setting,
Oh,
right?
a sex
Yeah,
size.
the sex size standard.
My standards have nothing to do with that.
Which what will that do for you? Go as a in life as a life partner. Plus, and like men have benefited from years from putting it down. That is an automatic bypass of her standards and her self love. You just shove it right in there. You get past all that shit. So we're no longer basing potential partners on sexual steratica. What's the word? On sexual prowess.
Okay. Wow, straight up. Okay. Yeah.
We ain't doing that in 2023.
No.
We ain't
What was
doing
last year? They were saying no broke. Didn't we say
Said
that?
no broke niggas.
No broke niggas. This year, no sexual prowess.
Sexual prowess.
Moving into 2024, that
That's
has
just
nothing to
it.
do with anything.
That's just like dotting the I or something, Right?
Yeah.
Put
So
the dot on the
application. So that was going to have to be my mantra moving forward.
I. Okay.
Application.
All right.
Application. I can't say it enough because I failed, at applying standards in my dating life,
And then,
in marriage, applying and getting partners and all that kind of stuff, life partners. It wasn't like everything was off, but for sure.
For sure.
I'm just saying I could do better.
Right.
And I think we as a conglomerate could do better.
Yeah. And there's more information now than ever.
To
You
help
guys have got data and statistics on these niggas.
My friend said the other day, I was talking to her, and and I thought this was interesting. She said all the people she was meeting on these dating apps, they all made six figures. Right? Everybody's making six figures. And she said the statistics just aren't adding up. I thought that was funny. Like, that's
every
not what
single one of them.
all the brothers are making six figures, but
Statistically
statistically
only about
speaking-
8% of them, but it's 100% on Hinge.
Yes.
That ain't added up.
I thought that was cute. I thought that was funny. She said that. And that's how we have to be. We have to think about the statistics and stuff like that because
Hey, women, don't be out here getting financially catfished. These niggas show you the car keys. Hey, remember, you can have a nice car and be living at a storage unit. You can have anybody can get a nice car, and guess what? It ain't even your car. The bank own it. So don't be out here getting financially catfished because they got a nice car, and on his Tinder profile it says six figures, and it says he put Jesus in the bio pic. Don't be out here getting financially and emotionally catfished. It's bad enough niggas put a hat on and you think he somebody he not, or a little just for men. Don't be out here getting financially catfish too. There's too much data and statistics out here. I can look up a person and have a great idea of their financial status.
And you know what the weird thing is so many times I think we don't want to know. You know what I mean? For real.
Shit.
That's terrible.
Why? Because you don't want to embarrass somebody?
No, I think you're just scared because I
scared?
think you might be invested and you want, this person to be what you want them to be. And so you don't want the data. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so we just have to get the data.
The data's there. If the nigga always want to meet at your house or at the hotel, his place probably ain't worth looking at. I used to do that. Oh,
that's because you live with other people.
Well, yeah, that's because I was living. Because you go to my house, it's gonna be a bitch there.
I had that experience.
So
once.
take the data that's in front of you. All the shit ain't adding up. If the nigga kind of get off the phone at 6 o'clock, he on his way home from work. He can't talk to you at the house. You call the nigga, I fell asleep. The data, it ain't adding up.
You mean they can't sleep early? They can't go to bed early?
No, he's not Mr. Rogers.
Look, I went to someone's house one time, and they had these pictures, and they were like not black, not all the way black, and they had these pictures of black people all over the place, like. And I was kind of like, who are these people? They don't look like they are associated with you. Yeah. Turns out, he was living with his girlfriend.
She was
like, how do you?
The nerve.
But I think that was his way of introducing me to the situation, I suppose. And I was kind of dumbfounded.
Oh. And introducing you to the situation.
I mean, I guess
introducing you to the situation. To see what you gonna do with that information.
I didn't do the right thing.
You didn't.
You didn't do the right thing.
Oh my God! I've been so I was in my 20s. I was a wild. I was a wild chap.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you know a lot of stuff.
No, I don't.
But I would go so far. I went on a run where I wanted to get this person. I wasn't I wanted to get her back or whatever. I just didn't care. I would bring girls to her house when she was out of town. I would bring girls over, and they would mention. They're like, why is your dresser white, or why is this stuff white? Like I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just I just let my people handle it, or so. And it's just
your girlfriend handle it.
Right. And I just I would just be so like. I'm bold with it, just like, man, it's just like, Will, it's like, they ain't stupid, right? Like,
well, they went along with it, right?
Why does everything match in here? Like, they went along with it.
So you took people to your girlfriend's apartment?
Yeah, well, it was my apartment too, but we broke up so much that I didn't really live there. And I had another place to stay with another girl. So it was my tween, I'll be in here. Like, so I tell
you had to get a hotel.
And
right. Nasty.
And I just didn't, I don't know what, like it.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
That's icky.
Now, if it was Love Is Blind, they'd sue me and be like, well, if I would have known it was this girl's apartment, I wouldn't have did
it. Would be false imprisonment. It would be false imprisonment. Have we said enough, brother?
So. Before statute of limitations, like, get us.
The statute of limitations. Okay, well, I'm off to New York City.
Oh wow!
I'm about to celebrate my birthday.
Wow.
So I will report back on the next She Will what's happening in New York.
See what See what they talking about over there.
See what I can get into.
My mother's from New York.
I know.
Yeah, so
I know. You don't even know what your mother looks like. I just don't.
Yeah, this
picture.
She is the thing I really don't know.
You don't know what your mother looks like.
She shows me pictures like
a younger mother, and he's like, "Who is that? That's your mama."
I'm like, "That ain't my mama.
That's your mama."
Who is that lady? That was one of Dad's ones. I don't know who this woman is. She's like, that's your mama. I'm like, and then she sends it to Des and my brother.
Yeah.
And he's like, is it?
No, he was like, that's not her. She looks nothing like her.
And
That's
then
what
you're
he
like,
said.
yes, it is. And he was like, is it? What, Nick?
He was patronizing me. He put a little face. Is it?
Is it? Just say no.
Yes.
Just say, Sheila, you blind.
I'm blind. Okay, fine. Well, thank you all for watching She Will podcast today. And we will
33.
see you on the next.
Kareem.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace out.
Yeah.